Long before the Pontiac GTO defined the genre, the 1957 Rambler Rebel V8 was the original muscle car experiment. Born by chance, AMC engineers squeezed a massive 327 cubic inch V8 from the luxury Nash Ambassador into a lightweight compact body. The result was a sleeper that delivered 255 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of just 7 seconds. In 1957, the only production car faster was the fuel-injected Chevrolet Corvette. However, this performance came with a sticker price of roughly $2,786, which was steep for an economy car. Because buyers weren't ready to pay extra for a hot rod Rambler, only 1,500 were ever built. Today, this silver-painted rarity is a high-dollar collector's item, proving that AMC was ahead of the curve in the horsepower wars. Before the legendary AMC Javelin and AMX stormed the market, American Motors was stuck with a reputation for building sensible, boring economy cars. Desperate to shake this image, management turned to the AMC Marlin. With its sweeping fastback roofline, it looked the part, but early models lacked the muscle to back up the style. That changed in 1967. For a base price of roughly $2,631, buyers could finally order the new 343 cubic inch V8. This Typhoon engine transformed the car, delivering a solid 280 horsepower. However, the holy grail of this model year is the rumored factory-tuned variant. While documentation is scarce, lore suggests a special order setup pushing power closer to 320 horses. Because the Marlin was a sales flop, very few of these high-performance 343 models were ever built. Today, they are virtually impossible to find, serving as the rare, forgotten ancestor that paved the way for AMC's muscle car golden age. If you love muscle cars, please comment number 2. The 1968 AMC Javelin marked the moment the underdog finally showed its teeth. Desperate to challenge the Ford Mustang and Chevy Camaro, AMC released this stylish 4-seat pony car alongside the 2-seater AMX. With a base price of roughly $2,482, it was an affordable entry into the horsepower wars. However, the true rarity lies in the high-performance models equipped with the optional Go package. These featured the top-tier 390 cubic inch V8, delivering 315 horsepower. While standard Javelins are out there, finding an original 390 car today is difficult. It was the first time AMC earned real street cred, and collectors are now paying a premium for that history. Unique among muscle cars, the AMC AMX was a bold experiment that challenged the status quo. As the only American 2-seater on the market besides the Corvette, it offered a distinct alternative for the dedicated driver. Starting at roughly $3,245, it was a bargain performance machine compared to its Chevy rival. Powered by the top-tier 390 cubic inch V8, it pushed out over 300 horsepower in a short wheelbase body, making it a terror on the drag strip. Despite its agility, the impractical 2-seat layout limited sales, leading to a short 3-year production run. Today, that low production volume makes the AMC AMX a prized rarity. While it was once an obscure underdog, collectors now recognize its significance, driving values well beyond its original humble sticker price. To dominate the quarter mile, AMC needed a weapon for the NHRA Super Stock class, leading to the creation of the AMC AMX Super Stock. Built in partnership with Hearst, this wasn't just a car, it was a turnkey racer. With a staggering price tag of roughly $5,994, nearly double the cost of a standard model, it was a serious investment for serious racers. Under the hood lay the modified 390 cubic inch V8. While AMC modestly rated it at 340 horsepower, the NHRA saw through the trickery and re-rated it at 420. Only 52 of these lightweight beasts were ever produced. Most are remembered screaming down the track in iconic red, white, and blue liveries, destroying the competition and cementing their legacy as the holy grail of AMC performance. The 1969 AMC SC Rambler is the definition of a factory hot rod. In a brilliant move to spice up their image, AMC teamed up with Hearst Performance to shoehorn the massive 390 cubic inch V8 into their lightest economy chassis. The result was a drag strip terror that looked as loud as it sounded, marketed with a famously specific sticker price of $2,998. It was an absolute steal for the performance it offered. It wasn't subtle, featuring a mandatory hood scoop and a loud red, white, and blue paint scheme. With only 1,512 examples ever produced to meet NHRA regulations, this scrambler has transformed from a budget brawler into one of the most sought-after and valuable rarities in the AMC portfolio. Encouraged by the cult success of the SC Rambler, AMC doubled down in 1970 with the machine. This one-year-only special was the brand's boldest statement yet. With a sticker price of roughly $3,475, it was a rolling declaration of independence that demanded attention. Under the functional Ram Air hood sat the most potent version of the 390 cubic inch V8 AMC ever produced, pumping out 345 horsepower. Clad in its signature red, white, and blue paint scheme, it could sprint to 60 in under 6 seconds. Today, with only 2,326 units produced, finding a genuine Rebel machine is a rare feat, commanding prices far beyond its original affordable window sticker. To conquer the Trans Am circuit, AMC enlisted racing legend Mark Donohue. This partnership elevated the 1970 AMC Javelin SST into a serious corner carver. Specifically, the Mark Donohue Signature Edition is the rarity collector's hunt for today. With a base price of roughly $2,990 plus the performance package, it offered the potent 390 cubic inch V8, pumping out 325 horsepower. Unlike the drag strip specials, this car featured a functional ducktail rear spoiler and heavy-duty suspension designed for road courses. With only 2,501 signature models produced to homologate the spoiler for racing, finding a genuine Donohue Javelin SST today is a rare thrill that commands a significant premium over the standard model. The 1971 AMC Javelin AMX marked a controversial evolution. Abandoning the unique two-seater layout, the AMX nameplate migrated to the top-tier, four-seat Javelin chassis. With a sticker price of roughly $3,432, it offered radical styling, with exaggerated front fenders that looked like nothing else on the road. To compensate for the gained weight, AMC unleashed their largest engine yet, the 401 cubic inch V8. Producing a robust 335 horsepower, it kept the car competitive against the Mustang Mach-1. However, as the muscle car market began to contract, only 2,054 units were built. Today, finding a genuine 1971 AMX with the original 401 engine is a rare feat, commanding prices far exceeding its original value. The 1971 AMC Hornet SC 360 was a stroke of misunderstood genius that arrived too soon. While competitors were building bloated, heavy cruisers that were losing power by the day, AMC saw the future. They took their sensible, compact sedan and transformed it into a lightweight weapon. For a bargain base price of just $2,663, buyers could get a machine that was arguably the most efficient performance package of the year. Under the functional hood scoop lay the 360 cubic inch V8. While officially rated conservatively, in a car this light, it was a giant killer. It offered sharper handling and better power-to-weight ratios than cars costing twice as much. Trashing the bigger is better mentality, It was a precision instrument in a world of sledgehammers. Tragically, buyers ignored it. Only 784 units were ever sold before AMC pulled the plug, making it one of the rarest production models in their history. Today, the Hornet SC 360 is a high-value collector's item, serving as expensive proof that AMC was decades ahead of the curve in understanding what a modern muscle car should be. The 1971 AMC Matador Machine is the ultimate undercover operative. While the previous Rebel machine screamed for attention with patriotic stripes, this successor went stealth. For a sticker price of roughly $3,485, buyers received the heavy-duty Go package suspension and dual exhaust wrapped in a plain wrapper coupe body. Under the hood, you could spec the 360 or the monstrous 401 cubic inch V8, putting down 330 horsepower. It was essentially a police interceptor in civilian clothes. Rumor has it you could even order this package on a station wagon. Though none have ever surfaced, with only about 50 units ever produced, the Matador machine is significantly rarer than its famous predecessor, making it a ghost in today's collector market. The 1974 AMC Javelin AMX represents the final curtain call for this legendary nameplate. By this time, the golden age was fading, and strict regulations were choking performance. Even with a sticker price of roughly $3,299, buyers were getting a shadow of the past. The optional 401 cubic inch V8 was rated at just 235 net horsepower, resulting in a leisurely 0 to 60 time of over 8 seconds. While it struggled on the street, the Javelin was still dominating the Trans Am circuit. Today, as the last of its kind, this final year AMC Javelin AMX is a nostalgic rarity that marks the absolute end of an era. Desperate to fill the void left by the Javelin, AMC launched the 1974 AMC Matador X. This wasn't just a car. It was a radical aerodynamic experiment designed for NASCAR, featuring a polarizing coffin nose shape. With a sticker price of roughly $3,500, the X package attempted to keep the muscle spirit alive. Buyers could spec the 360 or the top-tier 401 cubic inch V8, though emissions choked it down to 235 horsepower. It was heavy, weird, and not particularly fast, leading AMC to quickly sideline the performance focus. Consequently, finding a 1974 Matador 10 with the original 401 engine today is a serious challenge, turning this oddball into a high-value collector's piece. Often dismissed as a fishbowl on wheels, the 1979 AMC Pacer X holds a secret that makes it incredibly rare. While the US models were losing power, the Mexican division known as VAM built a true sleeper. For an equivalent price of roughly $5,000, they offered a unique VAM package that American buyers couldn't get. The heart of this beast was a specifically tuned 4.6-liter straight six. With higher compression and better flow, it delivered 150 horsepower numbers that embarrassed many choked-down V8s of the late 70s. Because this high-output engine was never sold in the States, finding a genuine Pacer X with this Mexican muscle DNA is a holy grail for AMC collectors today. The 1979 AMC Spirit AMX stands as the last true muscle car to wear the Arrowhead badge. Desperate to keep the dream alive during the smog era, AMC transformed the humble Spirit liftback into an aggressive street machine. With a sticker price of roughly $6,400, it featured wild fender flares, a front air dam, and bold graphics. The real prize was under the hood, the 304 cubic inch V8. It was the final time you could get a V8 in an AMC passenger car. Combined with a 4-speed manual, it offered a raw, mechanical feel that was vanishing from the market. Because the V8 option was dropped after just 1 year, the 1979 Spirit AMX is now a highly coveted final chapter in the company's history. The 1977 AMC Gremlin GT is the definition of all show, no go. Yet it remains a cult classic rarity. Desperate to inject excitement into their aging hatchback during the dark days of performance, AMC released this bold package. With a sticker price of roughly $3,600, it featured aggressive stripes, wider wheels, and fender flares that promised speed. However, the optional 304 cubic inch V8 was choked by smog regulations, producing a mere 120 horsepower. Even the alternative, 4.2-liter inline-six, offered torque, but no real speed. Because performance was lacking, sales were dismal, with fewer than 3,000 units produced. Today, a genuine Gremlin GT is exceptionally hard to find, transforming this quirky commercial flop into a high-value collector's piece. From the pioneering Rebel V8 to the misunderstood Gremlin GT, AMC proved that you didn't need to be a giant to build a legend. These cars were once the underdogs of the muscle car world, often ignored and scrapped. But today, their extreme scarcity has turned them into blue-chip investments. Which of these Kenosha cruisers would you take home? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more automotive history. Thanks for watching.